Hey, hello. I saw your phone. Were you just filming me? Open it and show me if you didn't make a mistake. Last time? Then you.
Then be careful quickly.
Be careful, don't randomly film others. A female graduate student from the journalism department of Sichuan University falsely accused a migrant worker of secretly filming her on the Guangzhou subway and forcibly checked his phone, finding that he hadn't filmed her. In a fit of anger, she started online harassment incidents. Just because my rights weren't violated, does that mean I shouldn't defend them? Do I have to wait for something to happen to me before I can speak up? Why? Not only that, she even described an honest and straightforward migrant worker she had never met as a lecherous old man. After the incident escalated, the female university student thought that with her looks, the vast majority of netizens would definitely help her scold the migrant worker, but the result was unexpected, and everyone ended up saying she deserved it. On June 7, 2023, a gentle rain fell in Guangzhou, and something astonishing happened on the not-so-crowded Line 8 subway. A middle-aged man seemed to be secretly taking photos of a beautiful girl. After the girl noticed, she angrily rushed forward to confront him, saying, "Hello sir, I saw your phone. Were you just taking pictures of me? If you were taking photos, you should have opened it correctly." The girl's name is Zhang Wei, a graduate student at Sichuan University, currently interning at Tencent, a top internet company in China. While she was riding the subway, a man was squatting across from her, with his phone pointed directly at her. She then started recording and loudly questioned the man. Instantly, all eyes on the subway were focused on the two of them. At Zhang Wei's request, the man opened his phone. The man named Lao Deng is a worker involved in the construction of Guangzhou. Since it was raining and there was no work at the construction site that day, Lao Deng decided to take the opportunity to walk around Guangzhou, where he has invested his efforts. Feeling a bit tired on the subway, Lao Deng squatted in a corner, not expecting the consequences of his actions. But it caused trouble for others. When Lao Deng realized what was happening from the scolding, he saw a domineering young woman standing in front of him, demanding to check his photo album. Honest and straightforward, Lao Deng had never encountered such a situation and was unaware that others had no right to inspect his phone. At the woman's insistence, Lao Deng opened his photo album for her to check. As she flipped through the pages, there were no photos related to Zhang Wei on Lao Deng's phone. Not even today's photos were there, and the incident should have ended there. Whether it was Zhang Wei's proud yet fragile heart at play, or if there was something inherently wrong, she couldn't accept that someone as beautiful as herself hadn't been secretly photographed. This outcome was unacceptable to her. Coupled with the intense gazes from the entire carriage, Zhang Wei panicked. Lao Deng's lack of interest not only shattered Zhang Wei's conceited heart, but also made it impossible for her to accept that she had wrongly accused Lao Deng. So, she harshly uttered some threatening words. "Be careful, don't randomly take pictures of others." Even at this point, the proud Zhang Wei still didn't think she was wrong, nor did she feel the need to apologize to the migrant worker in front of her. Unwilling to let it go, Zhang Wei felt uneasy, not because she wanted Lao Deng to receive the punishment he deserved, but because she angrily sought out Chen Jing, demanding that they take action against Lao Deng. With Chen Jing's cooperation, Lao Deng's innocence was proven, and Zhang Wei was once again embarrassed. With the mediation of the trained police, the honest and straightforward Lao Deng didn't dwell too much on the matter, while Zhang Wei left with a reluctant expression. Unexpectedly, a storm was brewing in Zhang Wei's heart. As a graduate student in the journalism department of Sichuan University, Zhang Wei certainly understood the power of the internet. How dare you, an old migrant worker, not only make me lose face, but also not secretly take pictures of me when I'm so beautiful? Upon returning to her residence, Zhang Wei immediately began crafting some astonishing language. Zhang Wei posted a long article on her Weibo, in which she said, "On the subway, there was a sleazy old man who kept staring at me, and later took out his phone and pointed it at me. When I glared at him, he put the phone down. At that moment, I guessed that the old man was secretly taking pictures of me. Initially, I wanted to endure it, but two thoughts flashed through my mind. Just because my rights haven't been violated, does that mean I shouldn't defend them? Do I have to wait for something to happen before I can speak up?" Due to Zhang Wei's beauty, her Weibo attracted tens of thousands of followers. While the uncle was just a laborer, unable to vent her anger in reality, Zhang Wei attempted to rally her followers and the broader online community against the uncle. Online attacks even openly claimed that the uncle's methods were sophisticated, suggesting it wasn't his first offense, and they even issued a vicious curse that sleazy men would meet their demise upon leaving home. Just as Zhang Wei was secretly pleased, thinking she could finally stand on the moral high ground to criticize others, she was met with different opinions. Zhang Wei argued, even if I exaggerated, if he really wasn't secretly taking photos, why didn't he care? Why didn't he stand up and speak for himself? In Zhang Wei's eyes, If the sleazy uncle really hadn't been secretly taking photos, he should have stood up to defend his rights. But the truth is, old Dung had no idea he was already at the center of a storm, nor did he know that his unintentional actions had made him the target of online attacks. The video Zhang Wei posted did not involve any verbal or physical abuse towards old Dung. Thus, the news of a sleazy old man secretly photographing a female college student spread rapidly and wildly on the internet. As the incident continued to escalate, an official media outlet went to the Guangzhou subway to understand the entire sequence of events. Subsequently, the truth was made public. After the subway surveillance proved the uncle's innocence, Zhang Wei still uploaded the uncensored video online and attempted to guide public opinion to attack the uncle. When most netizens learned the truth, the majority believed that Zhang Wei had overstepped in her actions. She initially thought public opinion would side with her, being a beautiful woman, but unexpectedly it turned against her. Netizens began to criticize Zhang Wei for her disrespectful behavior, and seeing this, Zhang Wei immediately deleted her Weibo post. 3 days after the incident, old Deng's son, Xiaodong, while surfing the internet, Xiaodong saw a trending video titled, "Creepy Uncle Secretly Films Female College Student." Upon clicking it, he was shocked to find that the protagonist was his own father. Seeing his honest father being wronged, Xiaodong was furious and immediately reported it to the police. Meanwhile, Zhang Wei was already in deep trouble. Due to the severity of the incident, Sichuan University was discussing how to handle Zhang Wei. When Zhang Wei learned that old Deng's family had reported the incident to the police, she rushed to old Deng, crying her heart out. She hoped that old Deng's family could forgive her, otherwise she might be expelled from school. Faced with Zhang Wei's somewhat insincere apology, the uncle, just like on the day of the incident, chose to forgive her. He even said that it wasn't easy for her to attend university, and that she should be given a chance after making a mistake, hoping the school wouldn't expel her. Whether the uncle's kindness in return for resentment can truly make Zhang Wei realize her mistake is uncertain, but regardless, the seeds she sowed herself would inevitably lead to her own downfall. Netizens began to dig into Zhang Wei's various misdeeds. While Zhang Wei anxiously awaited the school's decision, she hoped Tencent would hide her intern status. However, to her surprise, Tencent directly revoked her employee badge and fired her. Tencent's action meant that Zhang Wei might never be able to enter a top domestic internet company again. Subsequently, Sichuan University gave Zhang Wei a disciplinary action of being placed on probation, which, although the highest penalty short of expulsion, did not satisfy the netizens. They demanded that Sichuan University expel Zhang Wei. Later, netizens also uncovered significant controversies regarding Zhang Wei's graduate school application materials. Zhang Wei used her position as the student council president to attach her name to others' achievements, thereby securing a spot for guaranteed admission to graduate school. Although she was reported, Zhang Wei managed to evade consequences through her position and various underhanded tactics, leaving the matter unresolved. Sichuan University, in an effort to prove its innocence, claimed it was investigating Zhang Wei's materials, while Zhang Wei continued to frequently post extreme comments about women on social media. On the surface, she seemed like a talented and beautiful graduate student, but behind the scenes, she was actually a malicious and unscrupulous blogger who exaggerated things. As the incident continued to escalate, Zhang Wei not only ruined her own future, but also put all the students of Sichuan University in the spotlight. A law firm in society came forward to declare that it would never hire graduates from Sichuan University, although the firm later deleted the statement under pressure. Unexpectedly, more companies came forward to support that firm, and they all issued statements refusing to hire graduates from Sichuan University. Moreover, Zhang Wei was also exposed by netizens for her past scandals. It was revealed that Zhang Wei had participated in bullying classmates during her school years. As more and more scandals came to light, the persona Zhang Wei had carefully crafted collapsed instantly, and Sichuan University decided to re-evaluate the incident. Whether Zhang Wei can graduate smoothly has become uncertain, and the storm she initiated ultimately engulfed her. As the saying goes, you reap what you sow. The arrogant and overly self-satisfied Zhang Wei paid a heavy price for her actions, ruining her promising future. Fortunately, the field of journalism has one less person like Zhang Wei.
It wasn't until I saw the Chengdu subway peeping case, where Xiao Ye was forced to settle 5 times and also experienced losing his job and breaking up with his girlfriend, that I realized how difficult her journey to defend her rights had been over the year. Clearly, it was initially 2 young women who falsely accused Xiao Ye of peeping. They claimed that his Air Force One was equipped with high-tech devices and had security personnel search him in front of countless people. But after Xiao Ye went to great lengths to prove his innocence, many questioned why he would bother arguing with girls or risk his life over it. In order to get an apology, he kept appealing, and after the second trial, he was forced to mediate 5 times. The last session lasted a full 13 hours, but the young ladies didn't take it seriously at all. Determined to drag it out, they either skipped court sessions or stubbornly stuck to their claims. To seek justice for the many men behind him, Xiao Ye chose to resign at the end of last year, spending all his time from morning till night finding lawyers and gathering evidence. Neil, who had been in a stable relationship for many years, could not accept the drastic change in her cheerful boyfriend's personality and painfully decided to break up. During this this low point in his life, unemployed and heartbroken, Xiaoye looked very haggard, relying solely on his unwillingness to give up to keep going. However, due to the damage to the Chengdu subway surveillance, the most crucial link in the chain of evidence was missing, and the opposing lawyer kept playing Tai Chi with Xiaoye. But regardless of the outcome of this lawsuit, it is destined to serve as a warning. To make the trolls understand that slander is not a cost-free skill. But just when the public was fully supporting him, a truth seeker appeared in Xiaoye's livestream, contradicting the narrative. The subway peeping cases involved party chasing Win. Xiaoye never imagined that, even though the fairy girl was at fault and refused to apologize, he would end up being the one attacked by public opinion. A netizen named Zhen Xiangjie, who always talked about righteousness and morality, specifically chose Xiaoye's livestream time to join in, and with righteous indignation, accused him of making a big deal out of a small matter.
Why make such a big fuss? Ultimately, it's Xiaoye who can't let go of himself. Actually, your issue isn't that significant. Right now, on Douyin, there are many news stories, and I think many things. How should I put it? They can be big or small, right? Your issue really isn't that big, and the truth is, it wasn't entirely hyped up by you alone. The truth seeker believes that Xiaoye hasn't suffered any substantial harm, and the emotional damage is basically negligible. Oh, besides, Xiaoye is just an ordinary person.
It's not like a celebrity influencer. It can be minimized. And throughout, the truth seeker's perspective was that people feel hopeless defending their rights. So Xiaoye should just give up, Mao. This conversation left the comment section's netizens calling it surreal, Mao. They said even if pooling money, Xiaoye should be seen. Because if it draws attention, it teaches T-Zeros not to recklessly use their advantages. This can't be brushed off as minor. Because some people pursue material things, while others value dignity and cannot tolerate having dirt thrown on them out of nowhere. Maybe Xiaoye's actions seem laughable to the two fairies, but the light she fights for will one day shine on everyone.